working very hard to be successful, but at the same time, are ready to make sure things, listen carefully, things that will stop them from working hard. You know some of the things, right? Things that can stop you from working hard. Maybe on a football game, or going to a nightclub, or going to school somewhere, or following some of the bad guys somewhere, or all night you want to sleep and have fun. Many things, right? Many things. Let me see the hands of those who are prepared and willing to let some of those things go for becoming somebody. So you will put your hands together for yourself. This meeting is not a boast. This meeting, if you will sit attentively, I know we don't have speaker here so you can hear me beyond that, but if you can listen attentively and use some of the suggestions we are going to provide, and again you decide to give some things away for becoming somebody, I can assure you that you can become. Success is not free. You want to say that with me? Yes. Success with me. Success is not free. It's not free. Success is not free. It's not free. It will cost me something. 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 I want you to say that statement to yourself in the morning. And I want you to say that to yourself even before you go to bed. That success is not free. I have seen people who, you just see somebody for the first time, ask somebody for money. My friend, you beg for something, and you want the whole building, you want them to donate the school to you. It doesn't work like that. You want somebody to give you a house key. Success is not like that. It's not free. Now, you don't have to use your body to get success. You don't have to use money to get great to give you success. You don't need to do anything bad. Go somewhere that you're not supposed to go to get success. You can pay a clean price for success without paying anything that will cost you your life. How do we pay the price of success? It's a topic we are about to discuss. It is understanding the power of education and establishing your own career in life. Say with me, education. 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 Let me tell you a short story. Sometime back, I went to speak to teachers at Continental University, the professors. I teach them. And you know, when you're going to talk to big people, you got to prepare big. You know, you got to be ready. And there was a talk that came to me, and the talk said, education, I will show you the model. Good education plus anything equals better. If you get good education, anything you add to it, a wheelbarrow boy that is educated is more responsible. He doesn't just force people anyhow, hate people anyhow, do things anyhow, and he only runs the wheelbarrow for a moment. A market woman with education is sound. She's able to count her money, she's able to advise for children, do other things, and her life is better. You are in this business for education, and I want you to open your eyes beyond just hearing about what education is or what it can do. Get good education. Your house will change. If you get some friends who are not responsible and are just moving all over the place, get education, your world will change. The kind of people you relate to and how you relate to them and how you talk and how people respect you will all change as your education changes. In other words, you have your whole world around you. And that world can only be changed based on education. Somebody say education.
Education.
is the greatest or most powerful weapon I need to use to change my life. I don't know how you think about this, but education is the most powerful tool or weapon you can use to change your life. In this talk, we're going to talk about education in a way that will make you to create some appreciation for it and talk to you how you can connect your education to your career. And somebody said you have two important days. Several months back, one of my students from the UI invited me to a birthday party. Most of my students don't do because they know if you are not very serious and doing something useful for the society, you can't invite me for your birthday party. Because your life means almost nothing to the world. You're just there taking things from people and all that, only eating, you're not contributing anything. I went to her birthday and I told her, I came because you are doing something useful for your life. If you are not doing anything useful, their birthday days, you are not celebrating. Put your life together and make sure your life is meaning something to the society to be able to celebrate. So the day you know we are born is important, but the day you know why is it that your mama born you? Have you asked yourself that? Why is it that my mom born me? Why is it that I'm giving birth to? There are some people who died during childbirth, both the baby and the mother. There are some people at 1 year old, at 3 years or 6 years old, they die. You are still here, and you still want to do with your life. My friend, you are here for something. We want you after this meeting to take your life from just playing with each other the way you play football on the field, to using your life for something real. Because to be alive is the greatest blessing I know. I want us to remember that our career will play a major role in our lives. And if we do not pay attention to our career or what we'll do with our life will not amount to much. We are many in this classroom. Time and chance will tell who are those who said they want to be somebody, they are working hard to be somebody, and they can sacrifice something. Some nights I don't sleep. I spend many hours of the night trying to build myself because I want to know something, I want to contribute to the society. So if you like your sleep more than your success, then you're not serious. Because your test is ahead, there are something you don't know, and you just all there playing music here and there every time, joking, you know nothing to do. Then you say you want to be successful. It's like saying, I want to marry this woman, but you hear a woman crying and go and play around. The thing you want, you have to be serious about it. Say to yourself, the thing I want, I have to be serious about it. I'm giving you some commitments that I've been making and using that helping my life. The school you say is very important. Education is important. Why are you giving your education away for all kinds of things? You have to put it first. Whatever is important to you, it should be at your heart. It should be something that you always think about, always talk about, and you always do. Because if you don't, you'll just be like somebody dreaming. And you dream almost forever. Short dream will not make you to do well. So we want to encourage us that as we move, we need to see education as something our life is connected to be able to help us to move forward from one level to another level. I will submit to you this guy. This guy that coming with an eyeball like this. When in your life, my friend, you down for truth. When this guy is in your life, even the guy you want married will run away from you. Even people you felt they should be liking you so much, even your parents, when you are so ignorant, they will see you like Osacha. Ignorance. So what is ignorance? Ignorance is the inability or being unable to deal with your issue, to solve a problem, to be able to overcome the challenges you face in life. For example, if you are not aware how to deal with certain health situation or how to control yourself, ignorance is the one that holds you back. If you don't have certain information or certain knowledge around something, ignorance has come there and is trying to hold you down. Some of you may not want to agree with me that ignorance is the greatest problem. But there is nowhere in this world you will see rich, ignorant men. Have you seen any rich, ignorant person? No. Somebody so rich, but they are ignorant. They don't know anything. They are very blind and nothing inside. Ignorance is so dangerous that God Himself talked about it. When the pastors are preaching the message, this is not me. You know, sometimes when people don't want to agree with me, I bring in the scripture and know the Bible. Why? Because I have read it several times. You have heard the pastor say, my people perish for lack of knowledge. This is not the pastor speaking. This is the God of heaven speaking. He said, my own self people, those who belong to me, those who are chosen, if they don't have idea, if they are ignorant, they will perish, which means they will die in what they are in. When you do not fight ignorant, when you fight ignorant, poverty will run away. Fear will run away. All the other things that were stopping you will run away. So I do agree that something like fear, the other stuff may be there, but when your eyes are open, you are so knowledgeable and informed, all those things will start going away. You're not having fear. Am I having fear to speak to you? No. Even president meet in the room, I will say talk to them. Ignorance, I will run away. I chill completely. So one responsibility you have is this, is to fight ignorance. Say, I will fight ignorance.
I will fight ignorance.
I will fight ignorance.
I will fight ignorance.
This is the greatest battle and the most important battle you are to fight. I see you going and fighting your friends. Hey, my friend, you go and fight your friend. You get something else that is holding you back. That you want to eat certain food, you can't eat it. You want to travel to certain countries, you can't travel. You want certain friends to be around, you can't get them. You want to change your mind, maybe your house leaking or something happening to it, you want to pay the rent, you can't pay. You can't pay that one. I cannot be your person. We want you to have real battles. There are some things to fight. There are some things that don't need any fight. The greatest thing you must start to fight now is to wipe away ignorance from you. We want you to be that person who will take some time every day. You will read to make sure you are not somebody who will be. I mean, if you don't know it, you can't say it, you can't discuss it. I've seen some people trying to discuss it, they don't know it. People just laugh. It's shameful. What is stopping you? If you want to know something, the books are there. I told you before that to get this thing you want, to see yourself going out traveling, no country want to deny you visa. No country want to deny you visa. They want to deny the ignorant in you visa. Did you hear me? No country want to stop you from traveling there or going to places you want to, living in the places you want. Nobody is stopping you. But in life, we have to fight the battles small. It means that while you are yet in the school, be so responsible and serious, study your lesson, take your note, take your education as your, after God, as your first most important thing. Friendship with small. Every day we gotta go party on weekend, you gotta walk out classes to go, and you leave the thing that is more important to you and carry your life somewhere. How you expect it to change? Ignorance is moving all around there, looking for who to be their friend. So when something in your life is not better, our education there. If your mom gave you small money to do business and it's going down, our education there, learn how to do business, how to talk to people, how to sell, how to do some things. It gets better. I was telling some people some time back that even somebody, a human being, is more beautiful with education. Your beauty alone with no education make you to look guilty. I'm telling you, because there are some information you don't have. Okay, let me be practical. Miss Liberia, you know when they take people that are just beautiful? No. Almost all the people who show up are beautiful, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But those who add substance of education to it, they are more beautiful. When they open their mouth, the beauty multiplies. When they begin to discuss with you and sharing ideas with you and representing you, you feel better. And so we need to add part of education in what we do to be able to help us move forward. Education is one of the most important things in life. Take it very serious and your life will change for the better. This is my advice to you. Education is so important. We can no longer choose to overlook it. I have one of my mentors. He came from around 0.4 area. How do you call that place there, man? Liberia. No, there's a place, New Town. Yes. New Town area. Okay, there's another side in New Town. So he came from New Town. He was raised by a single mother. The father abandoned him. He found life so difficult. He was around 40 years old. He decided to go back to school to get a first degree. He finished his first degree. He got opportunity to travel. He got 2 master's degrees. Right at the time he was finishing, they appointed him to the United Nations. What else? You are taking a boy from New Town to the world stage that nobody knows, from nowhere whatsoever, and make him to sit with maybe Joe Biden and all the other leaders in one room talking. It's education. Today we want to let you know that your family you come from, the history and whatever of that family can only turn around by you getting some good education and the seriousness you can apply today. Some of you were very lucky. My dad and my mom both didn't go to school. I am not telling you a folk story. I told you the foundation of this discussion was to be frank with each other. They didn't go to school because they were born in the village and different other circumstances. And I have PhD. So stop using your background as an excuse to get what you truly desire. Stop using where you are right now and this country is this, complaining, going all the places. Nobody will listen. Why you keep moving and yelling all the time and talking? You can use some of that energy to take a book and read. You can use some of that time while they're going, causing now, beating drum around to listen to something. I see some people recording very good idea. Why listen to music all day and dance your worry and all that, go again, you hungry? Use some of that time to feed your mind so there can be change. I told you, it is ignorance that is putting you in jail. Life without some ideas that are able to help you, you are like in prison. In prison because there are places you want to go, no money will go there. Places you want to sit, you can't. Places you want to travel and other things you want to do, you can't do them because. So you have some time in your favor. But that time you have in your favor is not time that you need to waste any longer. A few weeks ago, I was telling some youth, like you, in a school, that I don't think you have too much time. It is what we call self-deception. It's fooling yourself when you think you have too much time. Which means that if you're supposed to be serious for life today and be doing, let people call you and say that person too serious, that good name. Is it not good name? When somebody say you serious? Then somebody say you useless and you serious. Which one you will choose? Why is it that when somebody tell you too serious, they won't be serious again? Huh? Why? When I was living in my community, it's a community whereby you here, many people used to say they got too serious. I come from school, I couldn't do my thing. I inside. You pull yourself from trouble, whether people making causing noise outside there, you now jump inside and fry your thing in that thing. Somebody will jump on you for nothing. Some people making noise, you're not equal. Why you will be in school, some people not in school, you're ally, you're equal with them. Why? Why would you do that? It means that you're trying to bury your education down the line. Try to set some standard for you as part of the price you pay. That person you're too proud. Oh yeah, I am. I'm in school. Yes, there should be a difference between students and those who are not students. We are talking about education. We'll close on career. But I'm telling you, this thing we are playing with, we are playing with. And it hurts me to see somebody who has been a champion before they have been born and now living in abject poverty. I can feel bad. I can feel bad when I see people who in time should be able to carry their parents to the hospital so they can be treated and get well. No money, your massive and direct in your hands. Will that not hurt you? If you keep playing with your life, I'm not trying to swear you. I'm here to encourage you and provoke you to stop being as responsible as you can and vote yourself from your current condition. You can sing the song that no condition is permanent, but it's permanent for those who choose to just say, I want to be somebody and go and play all day and can't sleep and credit money and not pay. How can you be a great person without any reputation in your community, in your school? I told you from the start that success is going to cost you something and be ready to pay it. But my friend, you will enjoy it. When you pay the price, you enjoy. People just say, I don't enjoy my life. What kind of enjoyment you can enjoy? Some people go for vacation for 1 month in the best places in the world. Tell you buy one bottle of beer, you say enjoy your life. You even get money when you're sleeping. All the kind of things, the mosquito them fighting with you. Then you say enjoy your life. You need to pay attention and change that last situation. There is enjoyment ahead of you. You cannot eat your cake and have it. This man, some of you heard his name, they call him Kofi Annan. The first black person to become Secretary General of the United Nations. He said, education is make you to sit around the table, I'm just trying to summarize, with people who you think are so far or half from you. In other words, whether some people from a rich family or not, when you have good education, it can equalize you and make you on. I was just telling you about a story about a mental health kid from Newtown and today work at the UN, United Nations. Education is what does that. How a young man like me, teaching 65 and 70-year-old men at Cottington University and University of Liberia. What else will make those people to go and sit down and listen to me? Education. Only education. Some of you, you don't have the needed contacts that can just fly you anywhere. It's education that will be able to create some contacts and other things for you. Education will help to correct a lot of things for you. I want you to know this. Education is not only the certificate you will get. Education is what you know, what inside your head. What inside your head is the education. I have seen some people graduated from high school, they get a diploma, but they call them that day that they don't want to can be sharing on Facebook. When I want to get speech, my friend, how about I can get banned? Why will you make your parents shit after going to school for 15 years? What kind of bad thing is that? You know what they will call them inside? Some of us, because of our actions, the people who give back to us, if we are not serious and take this and do the best and be good students, we may carry them, God forbid, to their early graves. Because your mom will look at you and see all her potato beans she sells. At the end of the day, for you to stand there and make sure your lifestyle can change because you have it, you join her to sell potato beans. Is that what she's saying here? No, let it not be your portion. Say, let it not be my portion.
Let it not be my portion.
It will not be my portion.
It will not be my portion.
From today henceforth, I'm going to do more.
I'm going to do more
to improve myself.
to improve myself.
It's a commitment to yourself. That you need to do more so you can improve yourself, so your parents can be proud of you, so your teachers can be proud of you, so your counselor can be proud of you, and other people who you love and who love you. You think your learning is only for you? It is not only for you. Your parents are into this. Some of your parents couldn't go to school far now because they're sending you to school. Some of them now they can't pay off or other stuff because of you. And many other things. Why you are here, they send you here, and sometimes you want to waste it. You have to use education to change your life. As we close, we talk about career. I know many of us soon will be graduating, and one thing that is very important to us is to have a career. Every person deserves a career. A career is a place where you will be working to reach to the place you want to go. For example, I am in the education as my career, as a profession. From teacher to professor level and different other lectures and training people. That's my area. And that is the place I want to go. There are many other areas open to all of us. Whether you want to be an engineer, happen to Facebook and other things, or whether you want to be a medical doctor working in hospital and saving lives, or whether you want to become a teacher and happen to also share knowledge with other people, or you want to be an entrepreneur, a business person that will be able to have stores, shops, and different other things you can think about, or you really want to fly a plane, you want to be a pilot. These are all right choices and right careers right available to us. And when do we start getting a career? One big problem, and thanks to the ministry now, they have a counselor, and part of the duties of the counselor is to guide you through your vocation. You now need to be thinking, I want to be rich. I want to be somebody, but where? What will I use? What will take you from here to Broad Street? There are several things that could take you from here to Broad Street. You could get a car, it could take you from here to Broad Street. When you use car, you'll be more comfortable, right? When you use keke, your comfort will reduce. When you use motorbike, you'll get more breeze and sometimes blow your face. When you choose to take your left walk, By the time you reach home, what I'm telling you is that to go somewhere, you need something to go somewhere. That is where a career comes in. And we need to start this as soon as possible. You want to be a business person. What is stopping you from selling around the house in the evening, at least for 2-3 hours? Or facing your candy and bring it right here and sell it research time? The school will not stop you. The school will stop you? I hope I didn't fall in trouble with the school. Alright, but this is the point I'm trying to make. What I'm trying to say to you is that sometimes we keep sending our future to tomorrow. Are you the parent for tomorrow? Are you born tomorrow? Can you get control of tomorrow? You keep sending everything you want to do. Tomorrow I'll do it. Tomorrow I'll do it. Tomorrow I'll study. Tomorrow I'll go to the other place. Tomorrow, my friend. There is a guy who is the brain behind Apple. Some of you know Apple phone, right? Apple this, all kind of Apple products. They call him Steve Jobs. He was so powerful, he made a lot of contributions to society. And he said, knowing that one day is my final day, or today is my final day, it's the best way I know to remain responsible and keep doing something every day. Because today could be somebody's last day. So each day you could just think, because you don't have tomorrow there, it's not ready for you. The one you have is the one in front of you. That one you can boast of. The money you don't have, you can boast of it. You can't boast of it. Why you keep boasting about tomorrow? Oh, do that assignment tomorrow, man. Let's go, man. How about it, man? Tomorrow for you. What we are telling you is, as part of having a career or building a career, you have to start as soon as possible. You have to not fold your hands. You can't fold your hands. Even if the school said don't bring money here because they have maybe business arrangement here because everybody want to do things. After school, get some things around. Try to use your stuff. If you want to be drawing things and that's what you want to do, every day make more time to do something around it. That was my point. You're trying to put me in stuff with school. No. I'm just telling you that in order for you to make your career work, do something around it. Not once a while when I feel like it. When you feel like you said it. When you feel like you do this. Then you get results when you don't feel like. You feel like results. And feel like results are not results you will get. Because you don't feel like getting $100 how are you again? So we don't have to do things because we feel like it. We have to do things because the reason why career is important is that it's like a fish taking out of the water. Everybody here has been called to do one or two things while they live. But if you choose not to go in your place and you go another place, I watch some people, how will you be working in your office? You just frown at everybody, I go to you to the clinic, you want to call me. It's your office. And the thing you like to do, you love it so much. Why should you make flower with me in your office in the things you do? A career must be a place we are passionate about. It's our area we want to use to create change in the world. When you are outside of your career path, you are like a fish that is outside of the water. Every day you grumble and you find so many things. And let us note that I was lucky, I started teaching and I realized that this is the place I'm supposed to be. You need to try to do something. You need to make sure you don't fold your hands. That's what I was saying. The thing you think you want to be doing, see some people who are doing some of these things, and start learning from them so you will grow in those things. I will not have time to talk to you about different areas, but just give you an example. There are so many areas you want to like about. You don't have to finish school before you start reading if you want to go to law school. You can find a small law book sometimes. As you're going for a break, you read sometime when you're finished with your test. You start preparing yourself before time. Nothing stopping you. Nothing stopping you. So we need to know that your career path, most of the time when we want to make career decisions, we think about the money we'll get. Hello? Sometimes it's not all about money. And one thing we should know, please remember that you may not agree with me, but remember it anyway, that the Bible says whatever you do shall prosper. It means whatever you do so well, it can prosper around it. There are some people who are cooks, who are very rich. Very, very rich. They just own restaurants, different stuff, and supplies and stuff. Very rich. They get even some people who are barbers, who have team of barbing stuff, understanding, they back up to for leaders and all that. They are also rich. I'm just going down there to tell you that sometimes it's not only a profession. Some people can say the teaching profession is poor. It's not poor. Some say it is. It is not. What it is because of what we do and how we do it. I know that some of you may not agree with me, but guess what? Every year in the world, $1 million is given to the world's best teacher. A teacher who doing so much work to change the lives of many people. Say they are. And imagine the people we teach here, for example. Some of them become presidents, senators, and others. And you've been very good, you are the one that changed your life. Some of you, when you're liking, when you see me, will you speak on me? Yes. You're not. I'm just saying, if I help, like just through this talk, your life is transformed. You have regard for me for the rest of your life. And you always want to seek my interests. So what we are saying is that when we are choosing a career, don't just look at the money side. Because the money side may make you to be blind. Whatever you do so to the best you can make it to work for you so well. So again, all of us need to have a purpose in life. We have something we need to do, and we need to do it well to be able to help us along the way. There are 7 things I want you to do from today. As part of finding your career, you have to believe in yourself. Stop thinking that you are nobody. You can't become somebody. Information is out there, and I'm standing before you. I'm not there yet, but I'm going how? So you have to believe in yourself from where you are right now. You have to make sure, don't be too busy. Every time playing music, just stay in your room. Stay inside like your room. Let's work out. Is he here? Is she here? No answer. I'm inside or no answer. Because what? I'm working on myself. The place you want to take me, I will come either something else, walking at you, and I don't even know whether I can go 2-year-old or 1-year-old and then I have to walk again. You coming home and you are looking like you can walk. What is that? So we need to use our thinking. We need to try to see some of those things we could possibly do, and we have to make sure we keep working on something over and over to be able to like doing it. We need to identify what we love. What we love to do. The thing you love to do now, you don't have to stop doing it. That's what I was telling you earlier. Find some time over the weekend, in the evening hours, or if you are coming to school in the afternoon, in the morning hours, be able to do something around it so you can become the best inside. And all these things will help you. So again, as I conclude, I want to let you know that your career will be able to carry you to your place you want to go, or will carry you to hell. It can either carry you to heaven or to hell. Okay? Nobody here wants to go to hell. But some of us do things on a daily basis that are carrying us to hell. That is why we want you to change. To make sure that whatever you do, imagine this thing you're doing. Is it helping you to go somewhere or it's not helping you? I want you to ask yourself that question every day. Before you act towards something and you start going some place you're going, is that thing going to help me or is it going to destroy me? Always ask yourself the question. Think twice before you act. Think twice before you talk. Think twice before you do some things. Don't do them and start thinking. That's stupidity. You have to think twice. I want to end with you with this, and I would like everyone to read this along with me. 1, 2, 3, go.
If you let your education to make you knowledge, you will tackle